This right here is the one package that's essentially holding us back from installing our engine back into the hatch. What is going on, my friends? Hope you all having a great day. In today's video, we are going to attempt a few things. Attempt number one is going to be to reassemble our Blausch turbo. This is much different of a design than I've ever seen before with any other turbo I've ever rebuilt. I've probably rebuilt like 4 or 5 turbos, so not a lot. I know the basics of it, but we needed some parts to get this guy rebuilt, and we got them. Turbo Lab of America has a rebuild kit. So this center cartridge right here is from a GT 3076 or 3071. Same exact cartridge. And Turbo Lab of America has rebuild kits for the ball bearing turbos. And if you want to pick one up, I'll link it down below. They're on Amazon for about $150 for the whole entire kit. Now, we didn't need the whole entire kit, so I didn't get the whole entire kit. There are just a few parts and pieces that we did need. And if we can successfully get this turbo rebuilt and put back together, we're gonna get the engine into the car today, which is very, very exciting. Unless we run into some unexpected issues, which I don't think we will. We're pretty well set off. I'm stoked. This build has been down for far too long. It's taken way longer than I had ever expected it to take. And if we can get the engine in tonight, this thing may very well fire up tonight or tomorrow morning. So let's go ahead and start messing around with our Turbski, attempt to get it rebuilt and see what happens. We went ahead and did the most difficult thing from what I understand, which was get the bearing cage back together with all the balls and get it back into the cartridge. We got all that finished up, and it's actually much more simple than I initially expected. So in the little rebuild kit we got here, we got 2 seals, we got the rings, we have the heat shield, and we have this front seal plate as well. And that should be all we need, in some new screws. So let's go ahead and get this thing completely back together. Another 15-20 minutes. Turbo should be done and ready to be installed onto our engine, which is exciting. I'm stoked. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get this turbo back together when I initially pulled it apart because those balls went everywhere, and I actually thought I lost a few of them, but there's 8 per side and I had 16, so that was cool. So now we move on to the sketchy part, at least for me. We have to press the turbine shaft back into the cartridge. The shaft is a press and fit into the bearing cage. So let's bring it over to the press. And just like we pressed it out earlier, which I didn't show you guys, my bad, we got a presser right back in. One more step is done. That wasn't so bad. All right, my friends, compressor wheel is back on. We marked everything before we pulled it apart, so I just lined the marks back up. That's what I've learned to do, and it should be good, nice and balanced. From here, we just have both housings, some lines, and we can get it installed onto the engine.